Hello guys, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but today I was predicting the World Cup because the World Cup starts today in just a couple hours or minutes, like around 50 minutes or so. While I'm recording this, by the time it's posted, there's probably going to be like 20 to 30 minutes left. Anyways, I predict Mexico topping their group with South Korea getting second, and Czechia finishing third, while with South Africa getting eliminated. And then these are the fixtures. And then in Group B, I predict Switzerland to top the group, with Bosnia following right behind and Canada going third. I don't know if you hear the background noise or not. That's my little brother and his friends. Sorry about that if you do hear it. And these are the fixtures for this group. Now for Group C, I think this is like the second strongest group. I predicted Brazil to top it, with Morocco second and Scotland third, and then Haiti getting eliminated with these as the fixtures. Also, I think you may have seen some surprising fixtures. Either I'm going with upsets for those, or some teams are just getting affected by the weather because they're not used to this climate. It's a lot warmer than what most countries are used to. And then Group D, I predict Turkey finishing first, USA second, and Paraguay third. These are the fixtures. And then Group E, Germany first, Ecuador second, Curacao third, Ivory Coast fourth. That may be surprising, but I think Curacao actually has a chance of doing better than Ivory Coast in this tournament. Of course, they still got grouped, as you can see on the right, but still a good team. Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. These are the fixtures. Group G, Belgium, New Zealand, Egypt, Iran. Group H, Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, Cape Verde. Also, you may see some thrashings in this group. You may think, oh, this guy has no ball knowledge, but this could actually happen. Some of these teams are way better than other teams, in my opinion. Alright, this is what I think the strongest group is, and you may be wondering why I have Senegal finishing above Norway. If you didn't see Norway's last training session, they were really affected by the hot climate. Of course, Norway's still a good team, so I think they're still going to at least win and make it to the knockout. But Senegal and France are just warmer countries than Norway, because Norway's up like far north in the Nordic area. And Senegal is in Africa, so that's pretty hot, I'm pretty sure. And then France, they're just France. These are the fixtures for this group. I don't know if I already said it, but this is definitely the strongest group. Then Group J, Argentina, Austria, Algeria, and then Jordan. Argentina are looking really strong in this group. And then Group K, it's Ronaldo's turn to shine, and he does exactly that. Group L, I have Croatia finishing above England because I don't like Thomas Tuchel. I didn't like who he called up and who he didn't call up. I feel like there were some questionable call-ups, and Croatia are huge underdogs in this tournament, in my opinion. So I have those as the fixtures. So these are all the group stage fixtures. If you didn't see it, of course. And then these are the group winners and losers. I don't think this video will get much views, but if it does and you guys would like me to change some decisions, I will make a second video. Just hopefully comment before the World Cup starts, and it's starting very soon, because your predictions may be wrong. I don't know. I wonder if I'm going to get some of my predictions right. I think I will. But these are the groups. Now, these are the best third place teams on the right side. And then, now we're going to the knockouts. I have Germany knocking out Paraguay with a comfortable 2-0 win. France thrashing Sweden because they're just France. South Korea defeating Bosnia. And then I have Netherlands defeating Morocco 3-3. And I think Netherlands would win on penalties. Yassine Bono is a great penalty goalkeeper, but I feel like Netherlands just have a slight advantage. And then I have England knocking out Colombia. Spain defeating Austria, Turkey beating Canada, Belgium beating Czechia, Brazil beating Japan, Senegal defeating Ecuador, Scotland defeating Mexico, Croatia beating Norway. Again, that's because of the climate. I think Norway would have probably won, realistically, maybe. And then I have Argentina defeating Uruguay. I feel like Valverde would be carrying Uruguay this game, but he just can't get a shot in the net. And then I have the U.S. inching past New Zealand, Switzerland defeating Algeria, and Portugal marching on to the round of 16. Now, in the round of 16, I have France getting a comfortable win against Germany, Netherlands defeating South Korea, Spain defeating England, Turkey defeating Belgium. In this match, I feel like Courtois would be the man of the match. He would have a bunch of saves against the dark horse, who I think will be the dark horses, Yildiz, Arda, Çalhanoğlu, Yilmaz. I feel like they'll get a lot of shots on Belgium, but they won't. But Courtois will be like a brick wall, and they only manage to get one shot through. And then I have Brazil defeating Senegal, Croatia beating Scotland, Argentina beating the U.S., and Portugal defeating Switzerland. Then, in the quarterfinals, I have France defeating Netherlands, Spain ending Turkey's miracle run, Brazil knocking out Croatia, getting revenge from last time, and then I have Portugal defeating Argentina. My imagination for the Messi-Ronaldo match is Argentina go 2-0 up in the first half, and then in the second half, Portugal make a comeback and make it 4-2. Then in the last minutes, Argentina pull one back, but it's not enough to go through. And then the semifinals, I have France tying with Spain and Portugal tying with Brazil. I think both will go to penalty shootouts. And then for third place, I have Spain getting third place over Brazil. And realistically, Portugal would not beat France. Realistically, Portugal wouldn't even make it to the final. But I'm a Ronaldo fan, and I want Ronaldo to win his last World Cup. And I think France would win this final, realistically. And my brain says France or Spain would win this World Cup. But my heart says Portugal or Brazil will win this World Cup. And I'm following the deepest country connection with my heart for this year's World Cup, which is Portugal winning the World Cup. Now, for the summary, hold on, it's not loaded, bro. Okay, I predicted Portugal as the champion, defeating France. Second place France, champion Portugal. Third place Spain. This is the bracket, just in case you wanted to take like a screenshot. These are all the fixtures in the knockout rounds. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope you guys will enjoy the World Cup. And I say, oh my gosh. And I would like to thank you all again. And bye now.